now there is Indian cinema, आप बोलो.
सलाम है, मेरा सलाम है. It is Indian cinema. We have to be proud. Competition होना चाहिए, लेकिन not jealousy.
तो रोमांस होगा इसमें, आप रोमांस करते देखेंगे हम आपको.
रोमांस है, लेकिन कौन करता है?
आप उस पर भी मिस्ट्री बना के रखना चाहते हैं. साउथ में सुपरस्टार्स आर कंसीडर्ड गॉड्स.
But I'm very happy they are doing that. If they do it all around India also, I'll be happy.
आज जब फिल्म रिलीज होती है तो कितनी एक्साइटमेंट, नर्वस, क्या फीलिंग्स होती हैं?
The ultimate excitement is for me to watch it with the audience. I'll be there on the first day, first show.
सर, मैं 83 में पैदा हुआ एंड 96 में जब मैं 7th-8th क्लास में था तो सबसे पहले मैंने सिनेमा देखा और आपकी फिल्म देखी थी नंबर 2 पे, इंडियन.
Okay.
सो दैट टाइम मैंने सोचा नहीं था कि किसी दिन आई विल गेट अ चांस टू सिट एंड इंटरव्यू यू. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक यू सो मच एंड इट्स एन ऑनर स्पीकिंग टू यू.
My pleasure. Thank
तो
you.
सबसे पहले सर, अबाउट विक्रम, ट्रेलर इज वेरी नाइस एंड वेरी कंफ्यूजिंग, विच इज अ गुड थिंग. क्योंकि ट्रेलर देख के समझ में नहीं आ रहा हो क्या रहा है. सो थोड़ा सा आप बताइए कि इस बार क्या करने वाले हैं.
ये कंफ्यूजन इसलिए है कि इट्स अ मिस्ट्री थ्रिलर एक्शन फिल्म. सो मिस्ट्री में पहले सीन में सिनॉप्सिस नहीं बताते, धीरे धीरे खुलता है द सस्पेंस. सो इट इज़ लाइक दैट एंड इट्स क्वाइट इंटरेस्टिंग. इट्स नॉट कॉम्प्लिकेटेड, but it's quite an interesting action film which has enough emotions in it, and the angst of the modern Indian is also there.
तो अगर हम जोनर की बात करें, सो यू विल पुट इट इन द मिस्ट्री जोनर. मतलब इसमें
No, you cannot call it into a mystery strictly as a, it's not a Gumnam or that kind of a mystery, not Agatha Christie kind of a thing. At the same time, it is, and it's not totally James Bond also. It has got a dark side to it. The darker, the underbelly of the society is also discussed किया जाता है in the film. And how it affects the society and people.
तो रोमांस होगा इसमें, आप रोमांस करते देखेंगे हम आपको.
रोमांस है,
रोमांस है, रोमांस भी है, कॉमेडी भी है,
लेकिन कौन करता है?
आप उस पर भी मिस्ट्री बना के रखना चाहते हैं. सो हाउ इज इट वर्किंग विद विजय एंड किस तरह का एक्सपीरियंस रहा आपका? बिकॉज यू हैव डन ए नंबर ऑफ फिल्म्स एंड इतने सारे कैरेक्टर्स आपके हैं.
I've been a bit role actor. I've been a technician. I've seen big stars. You can only go near them if you have to discuss work, but you cannot chat with them. That kind of a distance. I was a small technician, dance assistant. Then I became an assistant director. Then I did bit roles. And I worked with great directors like Mr. K. Balachandra, who's my mentor, who made Ek Duje Ke Liye. So before that, in a film called Aina, I'll come for because I was an assistant then. So I'll come in a scene. So I've done all sorts of things. And I remember the way that the other senior artists and stars treated me. So I'm only copying them and being nice. It's very important to be nice to the new nervous actor. So, but none of these two are veteran actors now. They are not nervous. But मुझे क्या अच्छा लगा, they both admire us. So it was like a felicitation rather than a competition.
तो आपके आगे कोई नर्वसनेस तो नहीं हुई उनको?
नहीं.
I was very nervous today. कल मुझे पता चला, मैं कल से I was very nervous कि
No,
I have to interview Kamal Haasan sir, so I have to like.
I call Mr. Fahad Fasal Sahab Chilli Bhaji. He claimed that he's very nervous. First scene he won't do with me. He will do his shots and then he'll come. So I thought, but I call him Chilli Bhaji because you think it's ordinary bhaji. You bite it and then you know what kind of heat it can produce. And he is a good actor. He comes from a film background. उनको समझदार है, and he's a producer. He might become a director also, and he's got all of that. He loves cinema as I love cinema. So it was very easy working with them.
प्रोड्यूसर का तो पैसा भी लगा होता, तो उसको बहुत ज्यादा एक वो रहता है कि सब अच्छे से हो जाना चाहिए.
I am the producer.
तभी तो.
So I was not nervous. I was never nervous because my actors have treated me well as a producer. And I hope I have treated them well also.
नहीं, you must have. वो प्रोमो में तो दिख रहा है बहुत. और प्रोमो जिसने भी काटा है उसने बहुत शानदार प्रोमो काटा. The editor of the promo must be complimented कि भाई ऐसा प्रोमो काटा है.
The editor of the film is the editor of the.
अच्छा सर, आफ्टर सो मेनी इयर्स आपने इतनी फिल्में की, लैंग्वेजेस में कैरेक्टर्स की, आज जब फिल्म रिलीज होती है तो कितनी एक्साइटमेंट, नर्वस, क्या फीलिंग्स होती हैं?
For me, the greatest pleasure is when you hit on the idea and finish the script and have a rehearsal. You know about a film, whether it's going to be extraordinary, good, or there. Sometimes just being there also gives you a hit. But there are certain films which we are very sure of. But in spite of all that, the ultimate excitement is for me to watch it with the audience. I'll be there on the first day, first show, watching it with the audience. Of course, most of the dialogues are sunnifying because there is so much noise. But the pleasure of seeing them enjoy it is the greatest fun in watching movies.
Sir, कभी I have recently been to हैदराबाद. पहली बार मैं साउथ इंडिया गया एंड मैंने पहली बार देखा कि ट्रेलर लॉन्च था वहां पे, एंड जैसा आपने कहा कि डायलॉग नहीं सुन पा रहे थे, तो वहां पे मतलब 2, 3 बार 4 बार ट्रेलर प्ले हुआ. जितनी बार ट्रेलर प्ले हुआ उतनी बार वही एक्साइटमेंट. सो ऐसा साउथ स्टार्स और साउथ फैंस में ऐसा क्या कनेक्शन होता है? मतलब मैं कई बार सोचता हूं कि साउथ में सुपरस्टार्स आर कंसीडर्ड गॉड्स, और मैंने जिससे भी बात की मतलब इज वेरी हम्बल. आई हैव इंटरव्यूड यश, आई हैव इंटरव्यूड प्रभास, एंड you, my pleasure. So क्या होता है? Why are fans considering their superstars as God in South India especially?
I don't know. I'm not complaining. I'm not even criticizing it. But I'm very happy they are doing that. If they do it all around India also, I'll be happy. But I don't know why you're surprised, because I know with or without a film, there used to be a crowd standing in front of Mr. Rajesh Khanna's house just to see a glimpse of him. He might not have released a film for 6 months, but still there'll be a crowd as if they're selling tickets for Ashirwad. Same with Amiji. What made people pray in temples when Amiji was unwell? What kind of adulation is that? It's all over from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. They were worried for him. It was an accident in a film set. How many people get that? So it is there, but when you look at it from the other shore, the grass seems greener on the bank.
I have heard बड़े सारे फैंस बताते हैं कि हम एक ही फिल्म को अगर 4 शोज हैं, वो दिन में 4 शोज देख लेते हैं, 4-5 शोज बुक करा देते हैं, और इस तरह की रिपोर्ट साउथ इंडिया से ज्यादा आती हैं. ऐसा नहीं नॉर्थ इंडिया में है, बट लेस.
No, I've known people, but I hope it spreads to North India also.
और एक चीज बताइए सर, इतने हम्बल कैसे रहते हैं? हाउ? मतलब
I don't know how I was when I was 21, but life teaches you humility, and your seniors, when you watch them, the kind of stuff they've done and the way they behave. I've seen MGR Saab, Shivaji Saab, and I've seen even the most coveted godlike Dilip Kumar Saab. I've not seen him act. I didn't get a great opportunity. But I've seen Amitji. I've worked with him.
yes.
Very casual. I mean, the aura will be there. He can't shrug it off because people gave it to him. He didn't wear it. But I've seen Dharamji. I've worked with him as a technician And as an actor, he just breezed in and breezed out. And Hari Bhai, Sanjay Kumar Saab, he was so simple. If you learn it from them and you try to imitate, you get the habit of your forefathers and elders, and that's perhaps what it is. And it's conscious. It doesn't come. Sometimes with all the applause, you think, "Arey, मैं तो कुछ कर दिया ना आखिर," and then it doesn't matter because people have already done things greater than what you think you have done.
अच्छा सर, आज एज एन एक्टर यू फील सेटिस्फाइड कि सब कर लिया, या आपको लगता है अभी कुछ ऐसा जॉनर है जो मैंने अभी टच नहीं
अगर
किया?
सेटिस्फाइड हूँ तो आई विल रिटायर. देयर सो मच टू डू और अभी तक नहीं किया और करना चाहिए, टाइम भी होना चाहिए.
तो अभी आगे किस तरह के हम आपको रोल्स में या किस तरह के एक्सपेरिमेंट्स करते हुए देखेंगे?
I've been writing films, I've been directing films, acting and producing. I hope I continue to be able to do all of it, at least some of it.
अच्छा, अभी आपने जो ये फिल्म शूट की, क्या अभी भी सर कुछ चैलेंजिंग लगता है कि कोई पर्टिकुलर सीन ऐसा हुआ हो जो आपको टफ लगे, या कुछ ऐसी चीज जो आपको, बिकॉज बहुत साल हो गए, जब कहते हैं हमें बहुत सारा एक्सपीरियंस हो जाता है तो हम लोग सुनते हैं कि एक टेक में चीजें हो जाती हैं. सो अभी भी कहीं कोई ऐसी प्रॉब्लम आती है किसी सीन में?
एक कलाकार को, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट सिनेमा, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट लेट बिरजू महाराज जी. ही विल कम होम वन डे जस्ट कैजुअली in Chennai, and he was talking. I had invited him for dinner. He came for something else, and we were talking about some film that and dance. And he said, "Tabla hai ghar mein?" I said, "Hai saab." And I brought it. He started playing. Then he started dancing for an audience of 3. I called all my friends to say that Birju Maharaj ji is dancing in my house. Come and see it. But all of them were not reachable. So it was just 4 of us watching the great man dance. And he danced as if 4,000 were watching. So it never gets boring if you get the right audience.
अच्छा सर, आजकल एक हम देख रहे हैं कि साउथ फिल्म्स आर डूइंग रियली वेल. रिसेंटली KGF हो, पुष्पा हो, all people are just loving it, and good cinema people are loving it. So एक जिससे भी मेरी बात हुई, जिस भी एक्टर से आई आस्क्ड दिस क्वेश्चन, सो से कि नाउ देयर इज इंडियन सिनेमा, आप बोलो साउथ, और उसका डिमार्केशन खत्म हो गया है. So
सलाम है, मेरा सलाम है.
What is your take on this?
I think it is Indian cinema. We have to be proud. Competition होना चाहिए, लेकिन not jealousy and not this kind of lafda, like creating politics. I don't like that. I think for me, Satyajit Ray is my filmmaker. Benegal Saab is my filmmaker. So is Mr. Ramesh Sippy and Manmohan Desai. It's a different kind of thing. I won't eat the same dish every day. And there is an intellectual thing. There is one for health, one for swad, and one just because you're bored. You want to eat something. Snacks, they call it. And there are various films are like that. And I'm happy that South has got a chance now. And I'm very sure the circle will come around when we have admired Sholay, and some of us said we must make a film like that, and wiser people told don't ever try that. It won't happen. So do what you do best and don't aspire for that. It is like I always say, like, you can watch Arnold Schwarzenegger and start exercising, but do not think that you have that bigger bicep.
अच्छा, आपको फ्री टाइम मिलता है सर काम से? यू गेट सम टाइम फॉर योरसेल्फ? So what?
I don't work. For the past 30 years I have not been working. It's a holiday and they pay me.
So अब अगला सवाल तो छूट ही गया, आप फ्री टाइम में क्या करते हैं? So that means you are shooting.
I watch at least one film a day.
Daily?
I'm a film fan.
Wow.
I'm thanks to OTT. I sometimes when I don't have work, I watch 3 films a day. So I am, now you know why films do well in South India.
So it's an honor talking to you, sir.
My pleasure,
And wish you all the best for Vikram. And it will rock like all the films are rocking. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste.